It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sports Frenzy, the Picks Edition. It's also the Draft Edition.
NFL Draft Edition.
It is!
And you got it all wrong already. We're not Sports Frenzy anymore. We officially got a new name. We are Sports with Caesar.
Sports, Little Caesar Sports is what it is. We're still working out the name. We're trying to figure out how to incorporate Little Caesars into everything.
That's right. So that's Caesar Rose and I'm Caesar Cole.
Everything's Caesar.
That's right.
Yes. If you haven't heard, the new arena for the Detroit Red Wings was named today, and its name is the Little Caesars Arena.
Wow, that's original.
That's a great name.
Man, that takes a lot of talent to come up with that name.
How about we name it the Sports or the Gordie Howe Arena or the Steve Yzerman Arena? I mean, I understand the Illiches are owners of Little Caesars, but does it have to be called Little Caesars Arena?
Even Illich Arena would have sounded better than Little Caesars.
That was a shattering idea. What a great...
Yeah, I think they dropped the ball on this one.
Yep. I've already heard there's petitions going around trying to get the name changed. I've heard nothing but negative things about the name. Everybody, I've read comments, and comments are all horrible name, dumb name.
I mean, we're Hockey Town. Come on.
Yeah. I think Hockey Town Arena sounds nice.
Even that would have worked, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything but what they currently put it as. It's just ridiculous.
It is.
So, just like last year, guys, it is draft night, and I am trying to keep things live, up to date on the draft, so you're going to see me looking away quite a bit here as I post things to our page.
What's it matter, anyways? Every team is just drafting an Ohio State player right now.
Oh, you know.
What, they're up to, you said 5 or 6 now, Ohio State?
5 at the moment. Yes. And you know our dislike for Ohio State. Apparently, this sets some kind of close to record. There's only one other team that's had this many guys drafted in the first round. But
And unfortunately, you know what it's going to do for those Ohio State fans. Oh my gosh, look at our team. It's all being drafted by the NFL. We had such a good team.
Yeah, that's fine. You go ahead. They go ahead and say that, you know, 'cause, you let your guys go ahead and go pro, and I'll let my guys go ahead and dominate Michigan. That's how I feel about it. And so when Ohio State is whining because they don't got anybody good playing for them anymore, and Michigan's kicking their butts, there you go.
A lot of their guys have gone pro. But
They lose a lot this year, but I don't know and don't care how many of those guys were seniors to begin with.
I'm with you on that one. This is Season 6, Episode 29. The title belt picture. Tim and I have tied 8 times this year. Tim has 11 victories, solo victories, and Jamie has 9 solo victories.
How many times have we tied this year?
8.
Wow. So the record is Rose is making a heck of a comeback right now.
I'm trying. I got to make the season interesting.
I might not have to be so gung-ho on some of my picks now.
It's going to get serious here, everybody.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Very serious.
As we continue to wind things round and down.
Let's get into this picks edition here. We are opening up, like always, our new tradition, opening up with some NLL lacrosse. I do believe this is the last of the regular season, if I'm thinking.
What? What are we going to do next?
Moving to some MLL lacrosse. The outdoor lacrosse is, I believe it might have already started.
I believe you're right, because I know college has, and high school has, so. And I know high school has, because I follow the Tecumseh teams, so I have some stuff.
Yes, actually Sunday, the last regular season game will be the Sunday, May 1st. And then I think they enter the playoffs then. So we'll see if I can get some playoff NLL lacrosse, but if not, I'm sure I can get some MLL lacrosse.
Yeah, we're not done with lacrosse, that's
No.
for sure.
Nope, not at all. So, but opening up, like I said, NL lacrosse. This first game will be Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. on Fox Sports Go. We have the 10 wins, 6 losses, the New England Black Wolves. Holy cow! You know what I forgot?
What'd you forget? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that. I'm slipping.
Uh-oh, he's got too much going on. It's three.
I've got a busy stuff on my plate tonight.
It's a 3-point bonus game.
3-point bonus game. Okay, I'll continue. It's a 3-point bonus game. It's a first 3. Starting our night off with 3-point bonus game.
Yeah. Boy, that was good for a guy who has a hoarse voice right now.
I know, right?
Give him a water break. Get him some water.
I couldn't quite hit the high note, so I took it down a little bit, you know.
Anyways, the 10 wins, 6 losses, the New England Black Wolves. They are heading to Buffalo to face the Bandits. 12 wins, 5 losses. Where will I go? What shall I do? I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you say this was a 7:30 game on the Fox
Yep.
Sports to Go app? Okay.
Yep.
I missed that.
Sometimes I gotta look back here.
Although that didn't do us a whole lot of good last time.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I'm just because they have home field advantage and a little bit better of a record, I'm going the Bandits.
I gotta agree with you on that one. That's kind of where I was leaning. All right, our next game is at, this is a Friday game,
Saturday.
or Saturday game, sorry. Saturday game, 7:30, and it is, excuse me, on the Fox Sports Go app as well. We have the 12 wins and 5 losses. The Saskatchewan, oh, what a rush! And they are traveling to the 6 wins and 10 losses, the Rochester Nighthawks. And let's not forget that just last week, the Rush got beat by a team with a lower record than themselves. So,
Yes, they did. The Vancouver Stealth beat them last week, 14-12. But I think they got a win coming this week. I'm going to go with the, oh, what a rush.
I am not going to let it all ride on the line with this game, so I'm going to go with the Rush as well.
Moving into some college softball.
Wow, we got some softball this week for
That's
you.
right. We have, this is a Saturday game at 3 p.m., and you can actually watch this game on the Big Ten Network Plus.
Sweet.
We have the 37 wins, 4 losses, ranked second in the nation. Go Blue,
Go
Michigan.
Blue.
Go Blue.
Michigan girls are red hot right now.
They are traveling to Penn State to face the Nippy Lions.
Nippy Lions.
Nitty Lions. Nitty Lions, I'm sorry. Kind of rolls off the tongue, nippy. Anyways, 28 wins, 18 losses. You know Tim and I. Go Blue.
That's right. Go Blue.
Go Blue. Was there ever any doubt?
Never any doubt when it comes to Michigan. This next game is on Saturday as well, 1 p.m., and it is a softball game for you. We have the 23 wins, 27 losses, Rutger girls, and they are traveling to the 23 wins and 25 losses, MSU.
They have real close records. I'm going to go with Rutgers just because, I don't know, I want to.
Yeah, I agree. Gotta go with Rutgers as well. Peanuts.
Get your Cracker Jacks. Get your Cracker Jacks.
Popcorn. Fresh popcorn.
I love that we always go to the concession stand after we're hitting a bat. It's never us trying to catch a ball or field the ball. It's popcorn. Get your Cracker Jacks. We have college baseball. This is a Saturday game at 1 p.m. We have the 28 wins, 14 losses, Hillsdale College. They're heading to Grand Valley State. 24 wins, 12 losses. Going Hillsdale.
I've got to go Hillsdale as well. All right. Next up, we have this is a 1 o'clock game on Saturday. The 23 wins and 9 losses, Adrian College. And they are traveling to the 16 wins, 15 losses, Trine. I've got Adrian.
I also have Adrian.
The heck is Trine?
Trine. I know. It's the Trine Thunder, but when I hear the name Trine, I think of almost like a Greek god. You know the spear thing with the 3 spikes. Isn't that called like a trine or? Don't ask me why I'm busting out with some mythology.
I'm not exactly sure what that's called, but I think it's somewhere along that lines, yes. If nothing else, I think it starts with a T.
I think it does. Anyways, enough of that. Minor League Baseball we are entering into. This first game is a Friday night game, so tonight at 7:05 p.m. And you can either watch it if you pay for the MILB, or you can listen to it for free. You can go to MILB.TV and listen to the game. The first game is the 7 wins, 10 losses, your Toledo Mud Hens. And they're heading to Charlotte to face the Knights. 9 wins and 11 losses. I think I'm going to speak for Tim, and I think he's going with the Mud Hens.
Give me the Mud Hens. And and if you see a Mud Hen guy flip you off, just know it was a one-time Tiger that just got knocked back down to the minors.
I not to stop the flow of us picking, but that guy, what a stupid thing. Why would you flip off your home crowd? You're the doofus who missed a pop fly ball. The crowd has a right to boo you for missing a routine. Oh, it's a pop-up. And if, you mess up, just be like, yeah, sorry, that was my bad, whatever. People make...
He's lucky he didn't get bumped down farther than that.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I'm sure he's not going to get any love down in Toledo.
Oh, I'm sure he's not. Not at all.
I'm sorry, you flip off your home crowd.
It's probably going to be... Truth be known, he's going to get cut at some point.
Cut or traded is my bet.
Next up, we have a 8 o'clock game, and this is also tonight. And on the MILB network or TV channel, you can buy this game, or you can also listen to it on the radio. Or on the computer radio, I should say. Although, if there's anybody that listens to us that lives near that area, I'm sure they have a local radio station that plays it as well. But anyway, it is the West Michigan Whitecaps, who have 10 wins and 9 losses. And they are traveling to the, let's see what we got here, 7 wins and 12 losses, the Quad Cities River Bandits. That's a tough one to say.
Tongue twister.
Either way, I like the West Michigan Whitecaps there.
Me also. It's really my goal to get to a game this year.
Whitecaps game?
Yeah. Or
Okay,
a Mud Hens game. I like to...
Where are the Whitecaps? Are they up there by you?
Yeah, Grand Rapids. Yep.
Well, look at there. We are already on our next.
Actually, if you want to listen to the Mud Hens, tune in to it's Fox Sports 1230 Toledo.
Oh.
Listen live to all 144 Mud Hen broadcasts on Fox Sports Radio 1230 a.m. So I'm actually going to write that in right now, so that way you guys can pull it up on your radio station. 12:30 a.m. That way you can listen to it.
I've listened to one of their games so far, and I think it was their first or second game of the season, and hopefully the announcers have a little more energy than they had in that particular game, because they were kind of just, it was like humdrum talking. And it was like, okay, guys, pick it up just a little bit. You're putting me to sleep here.
Well, we're entering into some Major League Baseball. I think a nice intro sounds nice. Roll it! Bada bada swing bada bada.
Break some glass, Rose.
Da 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 da.
3 points. 3-point bonus game.
It is.
It is your first 3-point bonus.
It is.
Or second 3-point bonus game, I should say.
It is.
Sorry, the sinuses are a little congested tonight. It's giving me a run for my money right now.
I was trying to do more of the da 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 da. Help you out a little bit there.
It was all good.
Opening up with a game tonight, Friday night, at 7:10 p.m., and you can watch this on the Major League Baseball Network. We have the 8 wins, 12 losses, the New York Yankees. They're heading to Boston to face the Red Sox. 12 wins and 9 losses. I'm going with Boston.
I've got Boston as well. And then next up we have, this is a Saturday game, 2:15 on the Major League Baseball Network. We got the 14 wins, 6 losses, the Washington Nationals, and they are traveling to the 11 wins, 9 losses, the St. Louis Cardinals.
They got a little bit better record. I'm going with the Nationals.
Yep, I agree. Give me the Nationals.
Also a Saturday afternoon game at 4:05 p.m., and you can watch this on FS1. The 12 wins, 11 losses, the San Francisco Giants. They're heading to New York to face the Mets. 13 wins, 7 losses. I got to go with the Giants.
Give me the Giants as well. All right. And up next, this game is tonight. Wow, 8:10, huh? Big game. On the Fox Sports Detroit channel. And we have the struggling now, 10 wins and 10 losses, Detroit Tigers. And they are traveling to the 7 wins and 14 losses, the Minnesota Twins. I still got the Tigers.
I also have the Tigers. It's my squeaker game of the week. It's a Friday game at 8 p.m. and you can watch it on NBC Sports Network. The 49 wins, 24 losses, 9 overtime losses. The St. Louis Blues. They're heading to Dallas to face the Stars. 50 wins, 23 losses, 9 overtime losses.
These guys have not failed me this year. I've got to go. I've got to go with my Blues. Since my Red Wings are done, I've got my St. Louis Blues.
Yeah, you know what? I love that the Blues beat the Chicago Blackhawks, so I got to go with the Blues as well. Do.
All right. You playing basketball over there? Because that's like your basketball move.
I got a crick in my neck.
Okay. This is a Saturday game, 3 o'clock on NBC. We have the 45 wins, 27 losses, 10 overtime losses, the New York Islanders. They are traveling to the 46 wins, 31 losses, 5 overtime losses, Tampa Bay Lightning. New York is up on this series 1-0. Excuse me.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Because the Tampa Bay Lightning GM is Steve Yzerman, I got to go with the Lightning.
I know. That's my feelings about it as well. Got one of our guys. Of course, we got to go with them.
That's right. And your last NHL game for the weekend here, well, there'll be other games, but for our sheets, we have a Saturday game at 8 p.m. on NBC. The 48 wins, 26 losses, 8 overtime losses. The Pittsburgh Penguins. They're heading to Washington to face the Capitals. Wrong logo.
Oh, man.
Washington Capitals.
Yep, I grabbed the wrong card.
56 wins, 18 losses, 8 overtime losses. I was hopeful I could tell you who is up on this series, but I'm looking at it right as we speak, and right now the game is tied 3-3 in overtime.
Wow.
The Penguins and the Capitals. So when you guys are doing Frenzy, one of these teams will be up 1-0. But I'm going to go with Washington because they are red hot this year.
All right. I'm going with Washington as well. You go ahead and take this next one for me, Rose. I got a couple updates to do on the Frenzy page here, or the draft. Nice shot.
Thanks. 3 points. NBA action for you guys. This first game is a Friday night game, so tonight at 10:30 p.m. on ESPN. We have the 53 wins, 29 losses. The LA Clippers. They are heading to Portland to face the Trailblazers. 44 wins. 38 losses. The Trailblazers are up 3-2. Before you guys all say, well, obviously the Clippers are favored to win this.
Oh, yes. Let's do this. They've got some battle damage.
They do. Their 2 top guys, Chris Paul and Blake Griffin in their last game, or second to last, or one of their games this week, they lost both those guys for the remainder of the playoffs due to different injuries. I believe Chris Paul has a broken hand, and I believe Blake Griffin has like a quad injury of some kind. But either way, they're both out for the remainder of the season. On that note, I am going to go with the Trailblazers.
I got to go Trailblazers as well. That's two of their top guys. That's sucky.
Yeah. I mean, they still got a few good guys, but I don't think they'll be enough to overtop the Trailblazers this year.
That's two of their top guys right there.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, that's going to put a hurting right there on them. So.
All right. This next game is Saturday. The time is to be announced, but it will be on TNT, so we'll try to keep an update for you on that. Obviously, we won't have it tonight, but we'll put it up on the Facebook page for you guys or whatever as soon as we get a time on it. We have the 55 wins, 27 losses, the Oklahoma Thunder.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Thunder! And they are traveling to the 67 wins, 15 losses, the San Antonio Spurs. This is the first game of the series. I've got the Spurs.
I also have the Spurs. Do you want arena football intro, or should we do a NASCAR intro?
Let's do the NASCAR intro this week.
Okay, all right. Good deal. I'm trying to think if I got any football I can. Oh.
Because it's fairly easy for us to do the arena football.
I had an NFL whistle on here, so figured that'd work for arena football too.
All right.
We got any football sound effects too? No, I don't. Boy. We have their first game is a Friday night, so tonight at 7 p.m. on ESPN3. We have the undefeated 4-0 Orlando Predators. They're heading to Cleveland to face the Gladiators. 1 win, 3 losses. I got to go with the Predators.
I've got to go with the Predators as well.
Plus, let's face it, we don't really like too many Cleveland teams.
No, we don't. No, we don't. All right, our next game is a Saturday game, 9 o'clock on CBS Sports. And the name change does not help this team at all. They have 0 wins and 3 losses. I'm talking about the Portland Steelers. The Portland Steel.
Portland Plastic?
That's right. And they are traveling to the 4 wins, 0 losses. The Arizona Rattlers. Gee, I've got the Rattlers.
I also have the Rattlers. And your last arena football game, this one is a Sunday game at 2 p.m. on ESPN3. We have the 1 win, 3 losses, the Jacksonville Sharks. And they are heading to Tampa Bay to face the Storm. 0 wins, 3 losses. Because Tampa Bay's got home field advantage, I think Tampa Bay is going to get their first win of the season. I'm going Tampa Bay.
I have to agree with you on that one, Rose. I agree.
Oh. Dancing Deb. Get a dancing. Roll it.
Here we go round, round, round.
Just so I don't get a noise complaint from my neighbors, I figured we'd go with the Lee Ross there.
Yeah. And I don't have the voice for it tonight, so.
Yeah, I don't either. First, we got Sunday, like always, at 1 p.m. on Fox. This is at Talladega. Love that movie, by the way. Talladega Nights there.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Dear baby Jesus, 8 pounds, 9 ounce baby Jesus. Oh, boy. I'm going Kevin Harvick, like always.
Okay, Rose got Kevin Harvick. I'm just going to switch it up for this week and see what happens. I'm going to go with Kyle Busch this week.
Ooh.
And just because, the only reason I'm doing that is he's been cracking me up lately. He's been doing like all these random, just like showing up places and waiting to see who recognizes him. And the last one I watched on YouTube, and I don't think they're planned. They could be. But last one, there was like a traffic thing somewhere, and traffic was backed up, and he wasn't moving when the other cars started moving. And so this guy behind him starts honking his horn at him and stuff, and he just sits there, and he doesn't do anything, So the person finally gets out of the car and comes up to him and gets ready to give him heck about it, and he realizes who he is, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He autographs stuff, and then there was another traffic stop. He just randomly gets out of his, Kyle Busch just randomly gets out of his car and starts walking down the traffic aisle until the first person recognizes him, and then he walks over and gives him an autographed hat and shirt and stuff. So
that's awesome.
He's doing some crazy stuff right now. I think he can get a win for me, so I'm going to try it.
I think if I was famous and people recognized me, I would do that kind of stuff too.
I think that kind of stuff would be fun.
I would have a blast with that kind of stuff.
I would too. It would be hilarious.
But hold the phone, everybody. That is not your last pick.
No, it is not. We have a awesome, spectacular, wonderful WWE pay-per-view for you this week. No, not going to be spectacular?
I don't think it will be. It will be, it's WWE Payback, Sunday at 8 p.m. It will be.
What are we paying back here, Rose? What are we paying back here?
I don't know. See, I always thought the order was, in previous years, I thought it was always WrestleMania, then Extreme Rules. But apparently this year we're doing Payback first.
I'm going to say the Payback is to see if Shane's really going to end up taking control of Raw or not.
I guess.
So just so you guys know, just for this reason alone, this means we will not be filming a Sunday recap show for you guys.
Nope. Just so you also, this is, it will be in Chicago, Illinois, at the WWE Network, on the WWE Network, I should say. And it's funny, the Wyatt family is on the cover of the Payback logo. I don't think I'm looking right now, but I don't think they even have a match.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, do you think that they're going to interfere?
Ooh, what would they interfere in, though?
I don't. The WWE title match, maybe? I don't know. No, they don't have a match. But anyways, your first match is for the WWE World Heavyweight title. It is Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
This is such a hard one to call.
There's a lot of rumors going around right now that the Bullet Club is going to interfere in this match. I've even heard Finn Balor may interfere in this match. I'm going to go with AJ Styles just because he had that big contract. And maybe that was something they'd do to sweeten the pot, give him, he'd win the World Heavyweight title pretty quick. So, and I think there's going to be interference on somebody's part. So I think AJ Styles will win.
And I think they're going to drag this one out for a while. I think Roman's going to retain the title. Just because even if somebody does interfere, then it'll be a disqualification. So I just think they're going to somehow drag this one out for a little bit because they're just establishing him as not a good guy, not a bad guy, but the guy.
I can see that too. That's a tough call right there. And it's funny, we picked the same picks throughout the whole thing. Now we get to wrestling, and we're going opposite now, Tim. Next up is a tag match. One of my one of my favorite tag teams. My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide thug, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. Bada beam, real guys in the room, how you doing?
So I don't think their Carmella's going to move up with them.
Nope.
Because she appears to be she's got like her own theme song back in the show and everything and NXT. And
yep. Well, she's always had her own theme, her own song when she comes out and stuff like that.
Never heard her that often with that song, so.
Yeah. I think she's gonna. Yeah. I think she's trying to. Get her solo female career thing going.
Yeah, because they need to rebuild the female.
Yeah. So obviously that whole spiel I just said, it's Swaff's spiel, and they will be taking on the Vaughn Villains. I love the Vaughn Villains entrance. The camera, everything goes black and white, and they come out and they look like they were just teleported from like the 30s.
They consider themselves the 1800s period type people.
Yeah.
What they were saying in their last promo they cut. But this is going to be a great match, I think. This is one match I am really looking forward to. Yep,
I would agree. Just because they're one of my favorite tag teams, I'm going Swaft. I don't know if they'll get the win, but they never got the NXT tag titles. I'd love to see them.
Well, you and I talked about this the other night, and I love Swaft too. I think Swaft is great. However, I'm going to go opposite of you on that row, simply for that thing we were talking about last night, that on Monday Night Raw, they have the Vaughn Villains built into the theme music already. So I don't know if that necessarily means anything. I didn't see Swaft in there, though. I saw the Vaughn Villains. So I'm thinking the Vaughn Villains are going to... And the history between these two teams is like Swaft has been putting on some great matches, but then they lose.
Yeah.
So
I'm just hopeful that on the main roster they'll get more of a push than they did down in NXT. They were down in NXT for a long time, too. So, and the crowd loves them on the main roster.
And I love them, too. I think they've got a heck of a future, and I really hope to see big things for them. But when I see Vaughn Villains on a commercial or on in the promos, basically, and I haven't seen them yet. Makes me think they're not quite ready to move them in there.
And your last match is Y2J, Chris Jericho versus the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Just because I think it's time for this guy to be a World Heavyweight Champion, I'm going Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, I love Dean Ambrose. I'm going Dean Ambrose. And at this point, Chris Jericho is basically helping promote younger talent and stuff. So, and he's very good at it. So the pay-per-view is going to make or break us this week, Rose.
Yep. Oh, NASCAR too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's three potential opposite points right there. Ooh, okay, let's see if I can get you guys some facts.
You have to dig through my tons and tons of drafts.
Bear with me for a minute. It's all good. So, first off, exclusive, Eric Young is now apparently, I don't know if he's signed, but it says ready to show the NXT universe that he's world-class. So it looks like Eric Young will be the newest NXT guy, if you know him.
Triple H mentioned him in a tweet, so I think it's official. I think he's signed with him for the time being. Now, whether it's a long-term contract or an NXT contract, you know.
This is bad news for Alabama football. Longtime Alabama assistant to lose job to recruiting violations. I'm kind of wondering if there might be some other punishments there for Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama could be hurting that one.
Yep. Apparently, NCAA makes a huge change in the satellite camp rule. I think they said they're going to allow the satellite camps at least for this year, which is awesome.
Huge win for Harbaugh.
Yeah. Bronco fans have started a petition to bring back Tim Tebow as their quarterback. Throwback Thursday to Brett Favre was drafted. It's pretty funny. It looks like he's laying on like a bed or a couch.
Yeah.
And this will tell you something. He's got some like Daisy Duke shorts on right there.
He looks very young in the picture.
Yes. The Detroit Tigers defeated Oakland Athletics 7-3. Apparently, Dwight Howard and James Harden era in Houston is going to be coming to an end. So I don't know if I don't think they're retiring, but I think they're going elsewhere.
Yeah, they're retiring.
Exciting news for soccer fans. Looks like the Detroit will be getting a Major League Soccer team and stadium in Detroit. And it's all within walking distance of Ford Field and Comerica Park. And also the Red Wing Arena also is very close also. So it's kind of cool how they have all the arenas within blocks of each other. I think that's smart to do. Still sickens me that they have named the new arena Caesar Arena.
Well, they posted on their Frenzy page the the craziness with that has already begun
Yes.
as the new Red Wing logo.
They have released China's autopsy. Apparently, it sounds like she accidentally or on purpose, they're not clear yet, was she was prescribed medication, but she was not taking the right dosage of the medication. It was another one was she was on was Percocet, and the other one was Ambien. So Ric Flair might be in some trouble. Ric Flair was detained at Boston Airport for drunk and disorderly, and there's a picture of him, looks like resisting arrest from a cop.
Well, that's it for Ric Flair. Kick him out of the Hall of Fame.
Probably, yes. The Major League Soccer arena I was talking about, it's a $1 billion investment. Dana White announced that Daniel Cromer and John Bone Jones will be headlining UFC 200 in July in Las Vegas. This cracks me up. I believe they just signed this guy to an extension last year. Sam Bradford of the Philadelphia Eagles doesn't want to be an Eagle anymore. He says he's not going to be participating in any preseason workouts or anything dealing with the Eagles. He just says, I want to be done. Trade me.
Don't think he likes the coaching staff that's there, is what I've heard.
Linebacker A.J. Hawk has been released by the Bengals. There is a petition going around to have the Davy Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, they already have over 10,000 signatures.
Good for them. He deserves it.
Yes. Well, I don't see why they haven't put him in the Hall of Fame yet. I mean, geez, the guy passed away already. Isn't that the first qualification to be put into the Hall of Fame?
Usually, yes.
After nearly 10 months, the Michigan Athletic Department has formally signed with Nike. Michigan finalizes Nike contract for $173.8 million. Red Wings general manager Ken Holland doesn't think the Red Wings need a rebuild. I definitely think they need to do something, though, in the offseason. I think they need to pick up some guys. They need to, hopefully Datsuk doesn't leave. So we shall see what happens with that. State Warriors star Stephen Curry has a grade 1 MCL sprain in his right knee and will be reevaluated in 2 weeks, so he'll be benched for the next 2 weeks. But luckily, the Golden State Warriors do have big enough bench there to cover him being out. John Cena is returning to Raw on the Memorial Day edition of Monday Night Raw. The U.S. Appeal Court has reinstated Tom Brady's 4-game suspension over the deflated game. So he will be sitting out the 4 games there next year. Tell you what, Johnny Football there cannot stay out of trouble. Dallas County Grand Jury has handed down an indictment against former Cleveland Browns quarterback Johnny Manziel. And I think that's all I got for you guys tonight. Tim is busy right now doing the draft.
That's right. Keeping you updated, keeping you posted on the draft. So we cover names, but you can go to our page and check that out. I've got all the first round picks on there for you guys. It looks like they're possibly starting to wrap things up for the night, so because it is getting late. So I believe third round, I think starts tomorrow. So, and I will try and cover that for you guys as well. So that's all I have for you this week. And remember, we will be not shooting a recap show Sunday night. We'll get it done Monday for you, or as soon as we can after the pay-per-view.
Tuesday for you guys.
Right. I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone.
And I'm Jamie.
And make sure you eat lots and lots of pizza.
Oh, yes. Little Caesars, hot and ready's.
The stuffed crust is really good.
Yes, it is. Have a great
Take
night.
care. Great weekend.
Go Blue.